Scorpio is the sign of transformation. It is one of the most infamous signs of the zodiac, for what other sign is quite as menacing as the scorpion? However, Scorpio is unique in that it is the only sign in the zodiac to be represented by more than one symbol. In fact, Scorpio has 3 distinct symbols and stages rather than just one. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, the planet of the underworld and transformation. Much like the death card in tarot can be about death, but is more likely about big life changes, Pluto is about dying to what was, undergoing trials and tribulations in the hopes that we can emerge reborn, new, and evolved. It should come as no surprise then that the house most closely associated with Scorpio is the 8th house, the house of death, regeneration, ritual, metamorphosis, and sex, another of Scorpio's known obsessions. Regardless of whether you have Scorpio as your sun or rising sign, everyone will have Pluto somewhere in their chart, and everyone has an 8th house. Everyone will also have Scorpio represented somewhere, so I encourage you to see where these fall in your own birth charts to see where these themes apply to you, because they will, somewhere, in some facet of your life. So back to the 3 symbols of Scorpio. The scorpion represents the first stage, the stage Scorpio must go through first. The scorpion represents Scorpio's basest inclinations, the jealousy, vengeance, the secrecy, the tendency toward addictions of all sorts, the hyper-intense emotions, all the traits that make Scorpios so infamous. Scorpios can spend their whole lives in the scorpion stage, but due to the inferno of intensity the sign is so well known for, the cosmic intention is that the Scorpio will eventually feel so much pain from their instinctive reactions that they will be motivated to change, grow, and evolve. This self-awareness, shadow work, and internal development may eventually lead the Scorpio to transition into the 2nd stage, that of the eagle. The eagle stage is one of personal power and insight, the freedom felt from finally achieving mastery of their emotions and base impulses. In eagle form, Scorpios are better able to access their intuition and utilize their hard-won wisdom. The eagle stage is admirable and beneficial, but due to Scorpio's inquisitive and soul-searching nature, always striving to uncover more hidden truths in the darkness, it isn't the final possible stage. Scorpio's nature is what it is because it's intended to go even deeper, to go even further, to perform self-immolation, to emerge in the realization of its own divinity and simultaneously the non-dualistic divinity of all, leading it to the 3rd and final stage, the phoenix. The phoenix is transcendent. The phoenix not only sees all like the eagle, but is non-judgmental because it sees the unity of all, the unified nature of the world and universe and all who reside within it. This is why Scorpio is often enamored with the occult. Where Scorpio falls in our chart, we know on a soul level that we are called to make this transformation. I am a Scorpio sun and moon, with Uranus also in Scorpio. My Pluto is in Libra, and Cancer, Leo, and my North Node are in my 8th house. During one of the trance work journeys I went on in the shamanic journeying class I took with Sandra Ingerman, the class that catapulted my spiritual awakening, we were directed to travel to our life garden, to reflect on what seeds have been planted and how well we are tending our life's purpose. Rather than seeing flowers or crops in my garden, I saw a rather jarring patch of burned ash in the middle. Not surprisingly, I found this unsettling and confusing. The message came through that something even more beautiful would grow from that spot in the latter part of my life, which appeased me a bit, but it wasn't until recently that I put together that image with the connections to my birth chart. The drive for transformation has been embedded in my personality with my sun sign, impregnated in my emotional responses through my moon sign, given a rebellious turbocharge from Uranus, courage and determination from Leo in my 8th house, and capping it all off with my North Node, my soul's purpose, being directly pointed toward it in my 8th house as well. Enough about me, though. Where is Scorpio in your chart? Pluto, your 8th house. Where is the universe beckoning you to overcome your baser instincts and find freedom and flight, or perhaps even transcendence and cosmic consciousness? I'd love to find out in the comments. Thanks, and have a blessed day.